Most business owners who want to start YouTube get stuck at the same point. They have no idea what videos they actually make in order to get potential customers watching. This causes a problem. You either paralyze yourself out of uploading content at all, or you post YouTube videos with zero strategy or vision behind why they might actually work for your channel. So we put together a free doc of 12 YouTube videos that you as an entrepreneur can use to create 3 months worth of weekly YouTube content. In this video, I'm going to break the ideas down, explain the thinking behind each format, and show you exactly how to take one of these ideas and turn it into a format that you can use for your business. Right, let's do it. So this is our 12 video ideas to kickstart your YouTube sales funnel. And if you want to use this doc in your own time, you can get it with a top link in the description. It's free, do whatever you want with it. These can be applied to any industry or niche. They're formats rather than general ideas. So usually there's a concept behind an idea and we're just presenting a title format and why we think it'll work for any channel. So first one, how I went from X dollars to X dollars a month with whatever industry, my story. So this is essentially just telling your YouTube audience who you are and what you've done to get from when you started to where you are right now. This is a video we do for most clients in the first couple of months of working with them, because it is important that on your channel, there's a piece of documentation there that says, right, this is exactly who I am and what I've done. It creates trust with your audience. It's a transparent look into your path to get here, showing all trials and tribulations as well as all the high points. Your story video also is one of the best videos in presenting you as an authority figure in your industry, because you're detailing literally the step-by-step process of how you got to be in the position that you're in order to give out your guidance and expertise on YouTube. Right, so the next one, how to make X dollars a month from X industry or niche. One of the most important videos we make for clients because it almost operates like a sales asset. And a lot of the other YouTube videos that we'll make, we'll funnel the viewers at the end of that into the full course throughout the year. So it's almost like an evergreen sales asset that we use with all of our clients, and something that you should be using as well. So for this one, usually we're talking about $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Usually we're targeting kind of beginner level people here because we're essentially teaching the business model from scratch. We're stripping everything down to the basics, and maybe within 45 minutes to an hour, giving away as much value as possible about what your offer is, what it is that you do. One of the reasons this works well is because the viewer sees, right, this is what you're willing to give away on YouTube. I'm learning a lot from this. So what will I learn if I actually sign up to this guy's offer? That excites them then. That's why it's a good sales asset to have. You want to give away as much value as possible here without giving away all the important stuff, you know what I mean? You want to have your set things that you absolutely do not give away outside of your paid offer, but then whatever you do give away for free, I would put it all into this free course video. So that's the story format, that's the free course format, and now we've got the case study format. So this is how X, which is one of your clients, went from X dollars to X dollars a month with whatever industry you're in again. So that could be how they went from 0 to 5K a month on Airbnb in 45 days. And again, top 3 videos they make, because you're literally putting your client success stories out into the world in front of other potential clients. So they're literally saying, right, not only can this guy do this for himself, but look what he's done for one of his clients that have paid him and gotten results back from that, and it's a success story. That's what we're doing here. This works really well because sometimes your viewer is watching your content and is amazed at your success story and what you've achieved, but doubts very much whether they can replicate your success, right? Because they put you on a pedestal already. They think you're some kind of expert. You probably are some kind of expert, right? But if you can show them, right, I've done it, but I've taught this guy who is exactly like you and he's doing this, and you put it across in a way where the viewer believes, right, if this guy can do this, surely I can fucking do this. That's what we're looking for here. We're looking to tell that story with the case studies while also showing, right, can we give away wee snippets of things, like little marketing snippets from the paid stuff into the free YouTube content, because obviously your client is going to be mentioning things that you've specifically helped them with. So that'll get your viewer an added insight into, right, what actually is involved in this paid offer that this guy's got. What is he teaching these guys and how's it working? Another format, the new way to do X, whatever your thing that you do is in 2026. Quite simple. This is good at targeting people who already do the thing that you're trying to sell, just at a lower level than you. So let's say it's Here we've got the new way to do cold emails in 2026. If you're watching that, you're probably already sending cold emails and you're interested in this new spin that this guy's got. Now, it's probably not a new spin at all. It's probably just this guy's method and he's just packaging it like a new spin. But that's the packaging that's going to make you click on it to see, right, what can I add to my cold email strategy that I'm not doing? What does this guy know that I don't? What new information does this guy have? And you're going to click the video. Next one, we are capitalizing on the AI buzzword here. So this is how to use AI to mix X dollars from X industry. And as you can see here, examples, how to use AI to analyze and trade stocks in 2026, how to design a $10,000 brand with Google's Nano Banana AI, and how to become an AI copywriter. So just the AI buzzword, everyone's searching for it this year. Everyone wants to know, how can I use AI either to make more money or to save some time doing whatever it is that they're doing. Great way to target your ICP, because there's a good chance that your potential customers are freaking out right now about AI, concerned that their competitors are doing it better than them, scared that they have no idea what they're doing with it, and paralyzed in the fear about starting. Whereas if you can present, right, this is how I use AI in my business, and this is how I would advise you to use it in yours. For example, me, this is how I use AI in my content agency. This is how I use AI in my e-com business. This is how I use AI in my photography business. Whatever it is, let your viewer know how you're capitalizing on AI right now and how you're ahead of the curve compared to them. Number 6, day in the life, a common format for us. As you can see here, day in the life of a 7-figure business owner, day in the life of a 6-figure copywriter, day in the life of a 21-year-old 6-figure window cleaner. Essentially, day in the life of whatever it is that you do. Usually for us, these are kind of like behind the scenes style content into what your business is and what you do on a daily basis, as well as maybe some vlog style content of you going about your day, maybe some lifestyle elements, maybe some activities to keep it entertaining as well, as it is a top of funnel video. These can reach a wider audience because they're a bit more palatable for an average viewer than, say, something real niche that requires them to be doing the business model that you're doing to even understand in the first place. This is just showing the viewer, this is what my life looks like, this is what I do for work, and this is how I enjoy myself. And typically there's like a motivational edge to it or an inspirational edge to it, where it's almost like, if you do what I do, this is the life that you can have. I like these because you can actually show the work that you're doing in them, rather than say a down the lens video where you're just speaking to the viewer. This way it's like, right, this guy actually does this and I can see that he does it well because it's in the video, rather than this guy just talking about something. Number 7, the 5 worst X mistakes and how to avoid them. A good way to target your ICP, because you're targeting mistakes and pain points that they've already got, and you're more likely to get the click because it's framed as a negative, in that people are more likely to click on something that's going to stop them from doing something stupid than they are more likely to click on something that's going to be a positive for them. Human psychology, we want to avoid mistakes as much as possible, so that reinforces the click from the viewer. Now, as well as that, it's just a very easy way to frame your offer as a solution to some of these problems. As you can see here, stop squatting like this, 5 mistakes destroying your knees and back. And 588,000 people have watched that to find out, right, how does this guy actually squat to prevent me destroying my body? That's the negative that we're looking to reinforce. Another one that every entrepreneur can do, how I would do my business model if I had to start over. And why I like this one is it's perfect for targeting beginners while giving them all of your expertise. So it's like, right, if I had to start over, therefore, if I was in your shoes, how would I do this, knowing what I know now? And that's a really good format, and it creates a really good video as well. That is quite top of funnel because they don't have to actually be doing the thing to click on it. They can click on it because it's start over, therefore they could start it right now even if they're not doing it. So the packaging right away opens it up to a wider audience. Format number 9, how to make X dollars a day with X business model. How to start, right? Again, targeting beginners in quite a smart way, because if you're a complete beginner and you're looking to start a new business model, right? Let's say my packaging is how to make $10,000 a month from this business model. If you've never done it before, do you believe that I can teach you how to make $10,000 a month from it? Maybe not, but let's say I package it right. How to make $100 a day, how to make $200 a day, how to even make $300 a day, which wouldn't be far off that $10,000 a month. To the viewer, that's so much more palatable because they're like, right, do I know how to make $100? Like, can I just make $100 today and then tomorrow can I make another $100 or whatever it is? it just breaks it down into its most basic step for the beginner to be like, right, what is the first step? It's not making $10,000. It's, can you get your first sale here? Can you make your first dollar? That's what we're doing here. So we're getting here, number 10, the only things you need to make X dollars a month with X business model. So our examples here, 10K a month with Airbnb arbitrage. We've got make amazing coffee at home, 92,000 views. And the only 5 things you need to generate 100 mortgage leads a month, which is a very niche video, but it's got 2,200 views, which I like. What I like about this format in general is it just simplifies it for the viewer, right? Like, this is the only thing you need to do to make money with this business model. And then in the video as well, you need to back that up by kind of like making sure that it is very, very simple and straightforward throughout, and focus on 80-20 stuff, you know what I mean? These small amount of things, these 3 things, these 5 things, focus heavily on those and you're going to be successful. That's what we're doing here. Okay, so pigeon-tailing off a celebrity is format number 11, and it's essentially breaking down like a guru or celebrity or influencer that people know in your niche. For me, YouTube, I might break down Mr. Beast's content strategy, right? If you're doing e-com, you might break down the Anuha brothers icon business, those kind of things. You're kind of pigeon-tailing off their reputation, to be honest. People aren't clicking this video because of you. They're clicking this video because of the Mr. Beast, because of the Alex Hormozy, because of the Anuha brothers, because you've got Zac Efron and you've got them in the thumbnail as well. So it's a way to get views. Look, if no one knows who you are, who are they more likely to click? A photograph of you or a photograph of Alex Hormozy? They're probably going to click the thumbnail with Alex Hormozy. Now, what you need to do is a really good job here in these videos, because the chances are a lot of people have broke down Alex Hormozy's strategy, and there's going to be replications on replications of these videos. So what you need to do is, right, let's break down this guy's strategy, but let's break it down in a way that relates so much to what I myself am teaching. So like, what does this guy's strategy relate to what I teach and how I can put it out there? But also like, right, what does this guy do like me? What does this guy do differently to me? What does this guy do that works? What does this guy do that I think he can do better? Those kind of things. Just play about with it, but you want to relate it as much as possible to your expertise. Don't just spout all of Alex Hormozy stuff here, because everyone else has already done that. Finally, is X business model a scam? Your potential customers probably ask you already at times, is this business model a scam? Is it too good to be true? Like, this is a low trust economy right now, you know what I mean? People are protective over their capital, and they only want to give it to you if they think they're going to get a successful result from the thing that you're offering. So they're right to be hesitant about you initially, but what you can do is you can spin this concept on its head and use this almost as objection handling. So like, right, what are the top 5 reasons that your potential customer might think that what you're offering is a scam? And turn them on its head by making the video, right? These are the 5 things that you think might be a scam. Here's why they're actually not, and this is an actual breakdown of how they function within my actual business. Or here's why you're wrong about this little aspect of it, and here's my spin on it. That's how you can put across that expertise and answer questions publicly that people are going to be asking you. Think about this from a sales funnel point of view, right? If a viewer clicks expecting your business model to be a scam, and by the end of the video, you've convinced them, look, this isn't a scam at all. In fact, I want to work with this guy immediately. That's a success story. And that's what we're hoping to have play out here with this concept. So if you've been putting off starting YouTube because you had no idea what videos to make, that excuse is no longer relevant. If you want the free doc to use in your own time, you can get it in the top link of the description. If you want to do YouTube but don't want to do it all on your own, you can book a call with us on our website to inquire about working with us directly in order to build your content production system and scale your YouTube sales funnel. And if you want to see a video on how you can actually come up with YouTube video ideas yourself, you can click on the screen now.